For today's range training, I will be using two drills, and the first drill that I'll be using will be basically leading up to the second drill. And what I mean by that, it'll be progressive training, getting me ready to conduct the second drill. So in the first drill, it's quite simple. You have 3 targets. You can set it up anywhere between 10 and 12 yards or meters. If you want to challenge yourself, you can push them back even further. But really, what we want to do with this particular drill is practice our transition from one target to the next. And I'll be working on my cadence, meaning that I want the transition time from target to target to be almost the same as my split time for the shots. So this drill here, you start basically at the high ready and engage each target with 2 shots. And do it from right to left and left to right. Work both ways to get used to it, because you never know in a stage just which way you'll be entering into a shooting position or have to enter a shooting position and start engaging. You usually want to start engaging with the target you see first and work your way across. But that's not always the case, and that's what I'll be practicing in the second drill. It's just what targets to be engaging as I enter into my shooting position, what targets I should be engaging first, and finishing off with to allow me a nice smooth entrance into my shooting position and a nice quick exit as well. So this first drill will help me in practicing simply my transitioning from target to target, going left to right, and then right to left. And you can do that from one position. And you can start at the high ready, do that a few times at the high ready, and then afterwards work that same drill but from the draw and just practice it again. You don't have to work in a mag change into this. If you want to make it more complicated, you can. But I would do that a little later on. Remember, your aim is not to shoot any faster than what will allow you to get alphas. You want to be accurate during your training. You want to give yourself that confidence, build your self-confidence that you can in fact shoot alphas and hit the target with every shot. So make sure you've got a good sight picture for each shot, not just for the first one. It's important. Make sure you got that sight picture and sight alignment just perfect. And you should really work at that during practice. Afterwards, what you can do to progress with this particular drill, getting ready to conduct the second drill that I'll be doing, is have a box in front of you, and either again from the high ready or doing it from a draw, advance to the second box and then engage the targets. What that'll be doing is simulating what I'll be doing in the next stage, which is entering a shooting position behind a port and engaging the targets through a port. So that's why I'm doing this particular second part of the drill, or the first drill, using another box where I advance to it and then engage targets. And that's to prepare me for the second drill, when I'll be actually doing the complete movement of moving from a start position into my next shooting position, engaging targets through a port, and then exiting that position and going to a second position and engaging targets again through a second port. So you don't need a big run up to the box, just a couple of paces, just enough to get you going. Because all you want to do is just practice entering into the box as smoothly as you can, so to allow you to set up and start engaging as soon as you can. Okay, let's see how I'm doing. Well, you've been hearing me hit the steel, so I've been hitting the steel, and let's have a look at the paper. So on the paper, pretty much all alphas except for three. Two Charlies up here at the 9 o'clock and at the 6, one Charlie down below there. So I'm pretty much shooting at a good cadence, a good speed, ensuring that I'm getting alphas with just about every shot. So you want to do this drill going both ways, from left to right and right to left, as it gives you a different challenge going each way. So now that I'm going right to left, what happens when I enter the box is I'm engaging the left-hand target first and exiting while I'm engaging, or just before I exit, engaging the right-hand target. Whereas when you go from left to right, it's just the opposite. As you step into your shooting area, you start engaging the right-hand target, ending with the left-hand target before you exit. So one variation you can do with this particular drill now is, if you want to up the ante and throw a little more challenge into it, is conduct the mag change. And that's what I'm going to do. So conduct the mag change between the first and the second box. And if you wanted to go even further to that, you could in fact incorporate the 3 steel that you see at the end there and engage it from the 3rd box over. So you could in fact have 3 shooting positions. So for now, I'm going to do it with 1 mag change between the 1st and 2nd box. So this run I'm going to incorporate all 3 boxes. So I'm going to finish off in the 3rd box, engaging the 3 steel targets that are at the end, and I'll conduct my mag change between the 1st and the 2nd box. That's the way I wanted to finish.